A-star. Wait, guys.
Kunjun,
Let
what are you
let me
searching
get
for?
let me
We're
get
on
my
a cruise.
my
Let's get
snacks.
going.
Sorry guys, I may take that long to get my snacks. So let's go.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned Dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see.
Bingo pack. And we will get to challenge your Vale to going to sing yung pain. Oh, what is that? I cook. Let's cook.
Wait, there are tracks here. These must have been left by the miners.
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, We can follow them wherever they may lead.
If I'm using Xiao here, it will be easy. I can use you know, if Xiao can get a rerun, I will get his even one only. Even one. The trucks.
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be...
This will be fast.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Let's get this first. Let me get that. Okay, that's finished. Let's ask some people.
Hi there. Have you seen anyone dressed like a miner around here?
A miner?
Okay, nothing is in here. Let's talk to this one.
Hello. Have you seen any miners nearby?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
Jeez. Whatever.
Last one. Yeah, let's kill you.
Gather! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! This
Let's
is
kill you
order.
already.
Wind blade!
That all you got? You can't run!
Disappear!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Now you're dead. Just shut up. Ooh, a little girl. Oh, a girl. Ling.
Hey there. Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them.
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must
Hey,
have held
guys.
them up.
Is it raining outside of my town? Yep, it's raining here.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance. And there was a child staggering in front of them.
Huh. This child. Did you see what they look like?
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them.
Okay, okay. But I see this trailer. I already see this trailer. It's so annoying that they always, if Genshin would not do some spoiler or like trailer that would ruin the story.
By royal decree, know my sword. Let me weave you a
Oh shams.
With the wind!
We will deal with that later. We don't have eyes. And we don't have our main character. Oh, a guy.
Help! Please save me!
Is that what?
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why's that? Has
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this area. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from.
so did somebody wake?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters. Sorry? Did you say something?
Was that supposed to be your impression of Master Diluc talk?
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for...
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Well, if you're... I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside. But since then, I've been too busy warning passers-by.
Footprints, eh? Interesting.
While the Millilith stands guard...
Oh, Shems, I activated. I activated the the story for child. But we need to do this first.
Gather.
Windblade!
Stabilize.
Where do you know?
I will have order.
Bye. That's finished.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue Shengyu Hall.
I'm gonna die here, guys.
Huh? You sure you're not a miner?
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I...
Really?
Yes. I set off from Mount Tianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look.
I think that's all we needed to hear.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a...
The rain is so hard.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon.
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha!
It looks promising.
You're getting hit by a Henshin.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip. That it feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a...
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night.
Oh, you're quite...
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road.
This is not the end.
My character died, really. Let's go to the bag and let's restore our health first. And let's use some get away. That's good now. Let's go. And that villager is so annoying. Wait, what? Where are we going again? Storage well. It's unlocked the survivor. Okay. Annoying villagers again. Where's that scholar? I think this is the only way down here. Oh, this is really annoying. Please be faster. Just like I thought. So many bugs. Please fix this Genshin Impact. Wait. Ah, so annoying enemies, really. What? Really weird. So annoying. Really annoying. Let's kill this guy.
Solidify.
By royal decree.
Let's just wrongly.
Oz revealed by rain outlines your fate.
Solidify.
Die already. That was annoying.
Those monsters were so aggressive. My name is one.
Huh?
My.
Yeah. Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Lingzhou.
yeah, yeah, I know
was in-
that.
I think that's...
I hope
Didn't
it's you.
expect
I'd
that.
better get.
Didn't expect that.
According to the scholar, the miners were heading for Nantiamun.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
Oh, it's
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty, but...
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha!
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
There's a kid there.
It's the same group, all right.
Mr. Kunjun.
I suppose it is an asset.
It's a good thing.
It feels like...
Be that as it may,
Oh,
that's not all. We have encountered...
Great!
I left a mark...
Clever.
Okay, let's go, let's go. Just like I thought. The last time it was here, now it is here. Really? Fix this Genshin Impact. Oh. Please. Now let's go around.
Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
there's a basket lying here, too.
Hey!
Judging by his appearance,
Should we wake him up?
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. There's a camp nearby.
Okay, should we get here? Okay.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
How did she get this code?
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments? I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped and then abandoned here.
Why?
But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that
Paimon's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it?
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is lifting. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to track down these clues by myself. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare. One for each of you. A memory, if you will.
It's beautiful. Oh,
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Shaw. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your...
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others... Oh, I see more rocks over there.
you sure like
Ores are the crystals of the earth. The sediment of time itself. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here. Oh, however, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Huh? What's with the seriousness?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for? What's so special about it?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental reactions.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Indeed they can. However, only a minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these geological remnants were miraculous. And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown.
100 years ago.
They were virtually mined into obscurity. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself, it's practically
Ulterior motives?
a conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch
Wait.
and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the prime. We're drawing closer to our goal. When you're
If it, if you intend keep it as a gift, it would be best give it to one who recognize what they're receiving. Okay. Let's head over there now.
No problem. I'm done here.
any results, Mr.
There are many beautiful rocks here. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the... difficult to say.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories...
That makes sense.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
Okay. Let's go. Let's get this first. What? A CSGO player can even... No, really?
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about. Not...
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look? If you don't try, you won't know. When has Paimon ever come up with a wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Huh? Quick, let's...
Okay. Ooh, what is this place?
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel?
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves.
Let's go down.
Listen.
The missing miners are here.
What is this?
What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal, there's... What do we do? We can't hurt them.
really a seal. Now, this is really something. We will battle A-Star now. And I don't know how we will do this. Because my team is so weak. That's I will talk, guys. My team is weak right now.
What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition.
What is the damage?
Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtar, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Disappear!
Solidify. Stabilize.
No, my sword! Ring cutter!
Solidify from rock to dust. Sooner or later, the enraged earth will not absolve you.
Let's go away from the...
Stabilize.
Oz, reveal that... Rain outlines your...
I will have order.
Solidify.
There's a way to kill this faster.
By royal decree, no, my sword!
Solidify.
This will be harder than I know.
Atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Ouch! 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 Ouchie! Ouchie! Ouchie!
You've recovered. How can that...
Focus your efforts, Morax. Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
I don't like this button.
Solidify. Stabilize.
Windblade!
Crumble. This is
Sure.
order.
Boom. No damage, really.
Gather.
We cannot deal even damage.
There is no atonement. Solidify for 1,000-year
Oz,
pain.
reveal thyself!
Ouch! Ouchie! 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 Ouchie!
Rain out for the wicked.
Later.
Let me weave you a ver-
With the wind!
By royal decree.
Please die already.
Order guide you.
Ouch, ouch. That's painful.
Gather.
Shadow Raven. Let night fall.
This will may take long.
Gather. Morax. You think you can destroy me?
Wind blade!
I don't want to die here.
Stabilize.
Oz reveal by.
No, my sword!
Right. This is order.
Let's go 13k.
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Stabilize.
Ikaw talaga sa amin.
Fisher. The enraged earth will not absolve you. Solidify.
Die already.
By royal decree. Oz reveal by.
Rain outlines your fate.
Please die already.
Stabilize.
Please retreat.
For 1,000-year pain. Quake.
Huh?
By royal decree.
Stabilize.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Let's go.
Morax. 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
That's hard.
You should call it by its name, Ashtaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice.
Ashtaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Ashtaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ajdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Ajdaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities. We are a schism of the will of Ajdaha.
So there are two
No, it can't be.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they even care? That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax and aid him in stopping you.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind. Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Ajdaha was once a fray. Erosion is the world's greatest destroyer of memories. Erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm. Why you waged war against
What is
Morax.
this chasm?
In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. We lost all reason. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable force. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No.
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence.
No. This is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in—
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the Earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as— strange.
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, heed these words. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt, even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where it will never fall again.
No! That isn't true!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes, from Morax to Ajdaha. This, I will remember this.
Your power is nearly spent.
Ah, perceptive as always, my friend.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always.
It's
Let's go.
we can get through here. Nope. Or we can. Oh. So high. Why is this so big and when I... What? What? Is this real? I will...
Gather!
This is just a battleground. Leave the domain.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
So there you are. My men, we found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those 3 miners are over there, in
Cave?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well,
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
that's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem.
Kunjun, we should...
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind.
Ashtaha, I am no longer the Geo Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already concluded, it would be cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be waiting for you.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm, did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend, god of contracts, I hereby honor our agreement.
Thank you, Ashtaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite flow of time. And you, Morax, you too.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only a...
Whoa, that was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun. He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
Oh, the story.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Aishtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Oh, this is now I've been waiting for.
1,000 years ago, Aishtaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Aishtaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me. Towards Liyue, he was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire. Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the natural order of this world. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it
What?
part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
About my sister.
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly forgot. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
He will not speak and he will not speak the truth.
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean a Another past grievance? Like the incident with Ejda?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence. You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
Yeah. No mere stone.
This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It names Ejdaha as a terrible dragon, and serves as a warning for later generations to stay away from this place, from the seal. It's a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil.
Okay, and there's another one here for us to go to battle this boss. But we will not battle this boss. We can battle it now, right? Fire and... Yup, we can battle it now. You can get that. And this, and this. And then of course, a gladiator finale and a wonder too. But we will end our stream here now. So before we end our stream, oh, Zhongli is gone. Why? So before we end our stream, thank you for watching us, guys, till the end. So don't forget to follow us on Twitch and YouTube. Of course, this guy, I will set a time for my stream on July 21 for that stream. Push for all. And challenge me again, guys. What do you want me to challenge?